around the world, you can see what's going on in the world. There is a lot of chaos, a lot of turmoil, a lot of natural destruction. You got the workers on strike, and I would assume that do not really realize the effect that this is going to have on a lot of people right here. Hello, John. They going on strike. Well, what it is they don't want. I've heard it's AI. Let's see what the Washington Post is going to say. Why are they on strike? Because everything's always like been manual, more or less, you know? They won't let me watch it. I had to pay money to watch it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can't even scroll through it. No, they're on strike because of automation. On strike because of AI. Let's just see. Yeah. The longshoremen's fight against automation confronts an AI future because they know once AI gets involved, something's going to change. Hey there, Frank, honey. How you doing? Yeah, I'm in a makeshift area. I'm at my mom's house, so I just do what I can do to keep the lines of communication open. Penny, hello. Dennis, good morning. Good morning, you all. You may not see the effects right now of their strike in the stores, but I'm sure you may have been seeing some effects because there already has been a disruption for all kinds of reasons. I wonder if all the other stuff was just a dry run. Remember when all the railroad cars and stuff were missing? I wonder if it was just a dry run. I don't want to sit down and have that light in my eyes like that. Although I wanted to sit down. It's great. Yeah. Somebody's on fire. Gina, you on fire, Danielle? Well, I don't want to be on fire. But this is you can send ripples. Ripples across the U.S., the chain is ill prepared, more or less, as hope fades to avoid a strike. Well, they went on strike, you all, and all the stuff they got in their cargo, their big railroad cars and stuff like that. They're going to set into the port. That's what they're going to do. They're going to set at the port, and they're not going to offload them. That means you can have rotting fresh meat. You can have rotting meat in there, yucky, and vegetables and fruits and all of that kind of stuff. Of course, the Middle East is on fire too, if you think about it, if you go over there and look. Good morning, everyone. And it's time to wake up. Things aren't getting better. They're kind of escalating in the opposite direction. They are. The world is experiencing some turmoil. We're experiencing some societal earthquakes. You could say that. Yankee words, all kinds of things. When you Yankee that statement, all kinds of things are in those containers. And my mind really started wondering then. It really did. Lord have mercy, because it literally could be all kinds of things, and it could be some really bad things also. Good morning. Good morning. After that video last night, too, with, I even forgot the senator's name. His head, the top of his head was coming off, and his face was coming separated from his, whatever it was in the background. Some would say, oh, it's just glitches. No, we're living in the world of AI now. When they tell you, and they warned you 2 years ago, we're going to have a catastrophic mutating event, and they likened it to a was it a cyber apocalypse or something? I don't know. Our world will change. It will drastically change. Christina, honey, you surely you're not, you should not be that scared. AI is taking over. What if they took over a long time ago, Danielle? They could have, King and Queens, coaching group, Shalom. Everything's becoming automated, and now the crypto market is in a, I guess, I don't know. It's in an uptick. It's in an uptick. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Christina. You just got to prepare to the best of your ability. Could you imagine if you were the residents, I think it was in Georgia, where that plant like just went poof, and the chemicals in this show told you to the 90,000 resident shelter in place indefinitely until we give you the turn off your air conditioning, close all your windows, and if it's really hot, you're really going to be in there, and you're thinking, well, I don't know when we're going to be able to go outside. I hope you would have at least some food and water on hand to sustain you. The phones seem to have a sentient life of their own now. Legends and Tales of Josie Wells. I like that. Our world has changed. Let me see this. This very phone that I'm holding. No, this is my replacement phone. This is my iPhone SE replacement phone to the iPhone SE that I ran over with my Jeep tire on accident. I had an iPhone 8 and I was wanting to update it. And when the iPhone SE came in the mail, you had to hold the camera of your old iPhone in front of the plasma on the new iPhone that was swirling around so that your plasma inside your phone would recognize the new plasma. Well, I held that iPhone 8 over that plasma in the new iPhone SE, and it was just when we was doing all those plasma webs, yeah, because I happen to believe that plasma is a real living entity. And I saw that plasma in that new phone swirling around, and the plasma in my old phone, hello, Carol, honey, it would not recognize the plasma in that new phone. And it, I thought that it sent a really eerie feeling. So I didn't even activate that new phone for around 4 or 5 months because my iPhone 8 would not recognize that new plasma, that new entity. But it took a while, and then I did activate it. And then I guess maybe a year later or so, I ran over or maybe 2 years, ran over the corner of that iPhone, and I just had to get a replacement. This is the replacement to that. I did not have to hold my old iPhone over to recognize this plasma. I don't know what happened. Yeah, hello, Al, honey. I was going to call you AI. Someone on the live stream last night said, don't listen to her. She is AI, and she has been sent by the devil to deceive God's people. Because I was showing that senator, I forget his name last night, his head was coming off. His head was coming off up here. His glasses were doing that. He was really glitching in that video. It looked all AI. Yeah, is what it looked like. It's time to wake up. Yeah. I'm AI from I guess I've been sent to deceive God's people, according to this person in all caps. Okay, yeah. I think the deception would be found within each and every individual, really. We all choose to believe what we want to believe, but it's time to wake up. The world has changed, and even with the dam failures, there were so many conflicting news stories that the dam failure in Tennessee, I guess a certain one, was getting ready to imminent failure, and then they evacuated the people. Then it didn't fail, but then something else failed. It was like really, yeah, that's right. Show those AI feet. There's these AI feet. Yeah, tennis shoes on them. No, everything is transitioning. It is. And the crypto market now is up to $2.6 trillion of market value. It's like probably around 2 or 3% of the total market value that is out there. It's going to grow. It's going to continue to grow because they're in an upswing. Where was I at? Right here. When you go in the store and the shelves are empty, I think it's a little too late to get you some stuff, okay, to prepare. Just a little bit of stuff, just not enough to, you can eat with and stuff. Let's look. Let's see if they got the images. Yeah, they even got live webcams that you can go to. New York has one, a webcam taxi. You can see the ports. They have cameras all over these ports where the railroad cars are just stacked up. I don't know if the workers are showing the workers on strike. Look at this. They're against the automation. They're confronting AI. They're doing their part in confronting AI because they know what's going to happen. Everything is going to be tracked from start to finish. Everywhere everybody goes and stuff. Look at that, 45,000. It can cost $1 billion a day. I'm sure it will cost them. It's like you can't stop it. It's like this great big behemoth that's out there that is rising, a great big behemoth. It's rising from, or has it always been here, but now it's taking its true form. Yeah. It is brewing. It's AI is rising, and it's growing and it's spreading like it's tentacles, spreading all over the place. AI could literally take over the news, and they can do deep fakes. Like that's what they were warned of, and that's why the governor should have passed that AI safety regulation thing. Because AI, they can make the deep fakes. They can send out a false story, create a catastrophic thing, and put it on all news stations. They can take over. If George Soros took over, well, if he bought the 200 news stations, radio stations, I don't know whoever's controlling all of this stuff in the big end, the big thing. All they have to do is put out a great big false story out there and send the whole world into chaos when it ain't even true. That's what AI can do, but it could be used as a bad tool in the hand of a bad person or a bad group of individuals. It's always been here. We're awakening our consciousness to see it. Yes, we are. They will load up on the ship and take the ship to sea and have a cargo Christmas. Yeah, it's going to be teachers in the school. That's right, because they said, how can we get the kids to want to come back to public schools instead of the alternative schools? I saw that. And Amazon, they had a headline, Amazon, was it Amazon? Once the people, whoever took over Amazon, I guess they want the real world people, not the ones like stocking, whatever, to come back full-time, 100% to their daytime jobs because they were working remotely from their end, and the people don't want to come back. You know what that's going to mean. They're going to put the robots. It's all carefully orchestrated. The robots are going to take the humans' place. Really, the owls are so big. If you ever worked in an Amazon warehouse also, the owls are wide to where you can get one of those big flatbed carts, 2 of them or 3, with great big cardboard drawers that have barcodes on them. And you take your scanner, once you get these boxes off these big pallets, they pile them on your cart. You go to these great big aisles because they're all marked. And you open the box. You take all the same product in the box. And you scan the box, you scan the product, and you put it in the big cardboard drawers until the box is empty. Then you break down the box. Then you go to another aisle. And these cardboard things, well, they go up as, I guess, sometimes you need a ladder, a step ladder to get to some of these items. It's all over the place. They can have robots that can do that. They can raise themselves up and pick in there, and automatically their eyes scan it, and they don't even have to hold something. I think they could literally pick it up, calculate everything's in there, look at the thing, and put all of it in there. Huge storage areas of, yeah. There's a young lady. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Tina, honey, I can't pray for somebody like that. I'm just sorry. I'm not in the mood to pray, and my prayer would be in vain because my heart would not be in the right place. It really wouldn't. Um, I couldn't, because I would be doing it out of being forced to do it. And when it's like when you want somebody to do something for you, and you know they don't want to do it because they're being forced, I'd rather somebody not even help me. My heart has to be in the same, my heart has to be in the place to do it. It'd be in vain. Yeah. Some groups are slashing rigged truck tires. It really sounds like it's orchestrated. We got to wake up. We really do. And I'm glad you understand. That's with anything in life. If, like, even if you were to, you're sitting in church and they try to lay a guilty trip on you and make you give the last money out of your wallet when you need that money to pay your rent and stuff, and they're trying to force you to do it. You're not giving out of a free heart. No, they're trying to force you, and it's the wrong thing. And God would not be happy with that, with those preachers doing that. Yeah. It's all a heart thing. No matter what we do, it has to come with the right frequency. Even me getting on here. If I try to force myself to get on here and my heart's not in the right place, I'm just wasting my time because the frequency isn't there and my spirit knows it. Yeah. The lithium mine in North Carolina, BlackRock and Vanguard top shareholder. What happened? Oh, okay, I got you. The lithium, because they need the lithium for the batteries. And was it true that the cars that were electric cars, they exploded when the water hit them? And it was like a big old melted place. It looked kind of apocalyptic if you look at the cars like that. Yeah. It's time to wake up. And Al, honey, you're right. We are waking up to what's happening, and there's no telling how long it's been happening. I read a comment this morning under the video we did last night. I think they said, no, they haven't made real camera lenses and TVs. They've not changed the technology for that since 1950. It's like they got away from it. Like the big bulb TV, everything is plasma screen TVs, plasma cell phones. The real cameras with the old time camera film and stuff, they're gone. Everything's digital. Everything is digital because it's part of the digital future that we're in, the digital world. It's all orchestrated. Good morning. The electric cars were dangerous and stuff. You can't take lithium batteries. You're not supposed to take lithium batteries on an airplane. You're supposed to let them know if you got some lithium batteries and stuff, because I guess the atmosphere can cause it to explode. This is really weird. If it was like in an area that was not safe, like the baggage area. Yeah. You're just gonna have to prepare, really. And it's quite evident that things aren't getting better. Things are escalating. There's too much water up there. Oh, Hollywood. That's right. That's perfect, right? Because if there wasn't, that makes sense. Too much water in the atmosphere. Perfect. That's really good information to put in here. With the lithium cars exploding up there, if it's as above, so below. Gina, you talking to yourself. You know what, I watched this video. I watched this part of this Star Trek last night. My mom was watching with Captain Kirk. You know what they were talking about? The parallel world. The parallel world, they said if we live in like a positive world, and if we ran into a parallel world, the negative of our positive, it would clash. And it was a really good episode. I only caught the last 15 minutes of it. I was trying to record it, but it was serious. It would open up some type of wormhole, black hole and stuff. Two realities, right, literally right next to one another. I feel that's what we're in right now. Right there, you got the good and you got the bad. Right will become wrong and wrong will become right. Really, if you think about it, how it speaks about that in the scripture, that would be the parallel world, because it'd be the exact opposite of what should be, and the two worlds were getting ready to destroy each other until this one person, they called him Lazarus. Lazarus, there was two Lazarus characters with a ship, and Captain Kirk had to be convinced to go back once he went to the parallel world, get the one at Lazarus who was really mean and hateful, and throw him into the ship and then destroy the ship. And he knew once he did, those two, the two Lazarus, the one that was the light and the one that was the dark, would be fighting for eternity. And the one that was of the light, who they said was a bad person, he said, that's okay. More or less, better this than the two worlds. The two worlds would continue to exist, but the two entities would just be battling it out forever. Yeah, it does feel like that, but that's what it was. I believe that there was clues, and when I come over here and I see that on whatever they're watching, I thought, why are they playing those particular movies, episodes right now? Because maybe they're trying to drop clues about what is happening. We were looking for a parallel universe, a parallel Earth. And in 2029, they're going to have Earth's digital twin brought online. Don't spam these comments. I'm not in the mood. I'm not. This is serious what's happening. Our world is in dire need of help, and we need to be able to think clearly. We don't need all this division, but of course we got all this division everywhere. We do. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. You want to see the science? You go look at the science. Go do your own research. The problem is a lot of people do not do their own research. A lot of people rely on others to do things for them because they don't want to put forth the effort. This is some, not all. They don't want to open their mind. Others want things handed to them on a silver platter. And if your eyes are open, you're not going to have to go to such extremes. You're not. Your spirit's going to know what's happening. You're going to look around and say, okay, I feel something. I know something is way off. And I need to prepare inside of here and outside of here. Yeah, you're welcome. It had an episode of the negative entities that could take over the human. Yes, to create war. Yeah, but Kirk noticed his kindness. The kindness and laughter would... I watched that one. Laughter would kill them. I watched that episode, Jesus is King, when I was at my mom's. I think that was like last month or 2 ago. Yeah, they did. They started laughing. It did. The laughter did. Some people do too much of their own research and it makes them believe stuff that isn't true. That also, because they are taking it in with their own perception, their mind is narrow. Yeah. Your comment could be like that too. Yeah, some people feel it's their way or no way. It's their perception or no one else's perception. But we're all unique in our own way, but there is a common bond, and it's a spiritual bond. It truly is. Hello there, Irene. You know, 90,000. And then if you type in, you do the news. They launched the invasion into southern Lebanon, the incursion into the south. You know what they do when they go in? When they want to do whatever, they will take their army tanks and they'll run over everything. They'll completely flatten, demolish, obliterate. You found a real meteorite. Yeah, good morning, Angela. They don't care about shedding blood, no. And if you think about people in everyday life, there are some that don't care about, it doesn't matter to them. They'll do whatever they have to in order to shed that blood, whether it be spiritual, whether it be physical. Their conscience has been seared with a hot iron. Yeah. The parallel Earth. I don't know what the title of the Star Trek thing was last night. Let me see. I don't even know what channel it would come on. The Star Trek, I couldn't tell you. It's Star Trek episode Kirk. Oh, this is October the 1st, September. Parallel. World. This was August 17th. Look at this. Star Trek Strange New World. 4 versions of Kirk. What? What are they doing? 4 versions? They made 4 versions of him? Of Kirk? Wow, that's really strange. They had a mirror, mirror also of the Star Trek. I heard that. I don't know if that one was there too, October of 67. It's one of the most celebrated episodes of Star Trek. The council failed to allow the Federation to mine the dilithium crystals on their planet, and Captain Kirk, along with medical officer Uhura, attempt to beam back to the Enterprise during an ion storm. I think this is also real life too. They find themselves in a different Enterprise designated as the ISS Enterprise. Spock has a mustache and a goatee. The Terran, look at this. Look how they do this. The Terran Empire rather than the Federation. Spock orders the bridge crew to prepare for a barrage on the Hawkins. Kirk has a sick bay, Starfleet, agony booth, the ISS Enterprise, like the ISS flying over Earth. You know the ISS? I'm sure there's a lot of clues in that thing, the ISS, as it flies over the Earth. The chat freezes a lot when you touch on sensitive subjects that you're not supposed to touch on. This channel is being throttled. It wasn't throttled for a long time, as long as I stuck to completely just more or less showing political events and did not get on different subjects like I was before. But the moment I started to waver and get off that track is when the stalling started happening, the throttling of the channel, the comments getting whatever. That's why. It's, I'm not showing only the election stuff, and that's the problem. I'm thinking too much. That's what it is. It's thinking the bridge in Sulu. Mirror, mirror, in a mirror darkly, the sequel, the Tholian Web. Tholian Web. You all might want to look this out if you're really interested. I wonder if you could even go on YouTube and look, digital trends. The episode Star Trek series, Digital Trends, Mirror, Mirror, and honorable mention. Okay, well, this is the most celebrated. 67, October the 6th. Mirror, mirror. You should go watch it, you all. I'm sure it's got a lot of clues in it. Yeah. The border debacle is the cause. It is a mess. It's a big mess. Yeah, CAOS. That's good. That's right. I like to watch it, but it's like life gets too busy. And I believe whatever they're showing now is tied to what's going on now, even though it was way back then. Yes, you're thinking too much and don't be planting those seeds. It's like leave a lot of happy tracks. As you go down life's road, leave a lot of happy tracks everywhere you go. Leave a lot of happy tracks and keep this in mind. Others will have to follow in the path you leave behind. Yeah, you leave a lot of happy tracks. You plant happy seeds. Yeah. Troubles with tribbles. Trouble, Doyle in trouble, you are. It's time to wake up. If you haven't woke up now, you think, well, I'm not awake and they're not awake. Don't give up. They're probably going to wake up, but it ain't going to be at the time of your choosing, in the way of your choosing or mine. If someone's meant to wake up, it's going to happen when it's their divine time to wake up. For some reason. Yeah, everything is timing. The universe is going to help everyone wake up in a couple days if they are willing. Yeah, you got to be willing to open your eyes. Someone else cannot force you to open your eyes, even though you may hear it for days and weeks and years, trying to get people to think, trying to get people to wake up. And then all of a sudden, once you stop, something happens and then they wake up without you having to wake them up. The Tholium web is a deadly energy net. Wow, thank you, Jerry Ferris. That immobilizes energy ships. It's like the dome. Is it the Iron Dome that Israel puts up? And I know the United States wants to do that too. The Iron Dome shield, to where it's supposed to stop these incoming ballistic missiles and things from coming. It's like it's plasma. It's like a plasma shield. Iron Dome. Iron Dome Defense Shield. The Iron Dome Defense Shield was developed by Raphael Advanced Systems. What it does. Do we have one? The Iron Dome is invaluable in shooting down rockets from Gaza, but there is some type of missile defense shield. I was in my dreamscape or something one night. It's been several years ago, where in my dream, I kept, right before I woke up, it said to me, Operation something like Noble Dome, Iron Dome. Operation Noble Dome. The Noble Dome. It's in my other iPhone 8. I think it's here at my mom's. Noble Dome kept popping in my mind. The Noble Dome. The Operation Noble Dome. Or just maybe Noble Dome. I wrote it down. I wrote the dream down. The Noble Dome. Air-free transfer system for scanning. That must be automated. Operation Noble Dome. North American Aerospace Defense Command. Noble Eagle is Aerospace Sovereignty and Aerospace Space Force, the Noble Dome. The Noble Dome. They got a plasma shield. A plasma shield can be created around the Earth. Plasma shield Well, Earth, no, I'm not going to go into any of that because we already have a plasma sphere around the Earth. Yeah. Do all the trolls are irrelevant. They're sent out here to disrupt the live stream is what they are. They're literally sent out here to disrupt the live stream because they cannot have people communicating, because when you communicate and you exchange information, that's power. That's power. That means you're coming together in unity, and they cannot have it. That's why they send them out. And they're from bot farms. That's where they're from. Bot farms. Let's look up bot farms. Bot farms. You got to get ready, y'all. People are waking up. Bot farms. Let me do this. Bot farms. What are they? A bot farm will consist of a large bank of smartphones or tablets connected by one controlling device, and then they'll carry out repetitive tasks. Repetitive. That's how they can, come on. I want to reject it all. We're going to read about it. You can see these are the bot farms. Wow. The demand for online traffic has spawned an entire industry for bot traffic. And the best way to generate bot traffic is in bulk to use a bot farm. But why is there such a demand for this form of fake traffic? What is a bot farm? Perhaps the most important, how do bot farms affect you as a business owner, and what can you do about it? They are systems of scripts or software designed to click automatically. They are programmed to generate IP addresses and web sessions, interact with various online features like the live chat. It is a collective of these bots which may or may not be in physical location. A bot farm will consist of a large bank of smartphones or tablets connected to a controlling device. They will carry out a repetitive task, usually engaging with social media, which is what you're seeing right now, viewing the videos, or simply visiting websites to boost traffic. So we have a bot farm engaging on this platform. You can see it right here. A screen grab from YouTube of a phone-based click farm in China. These farms are built to serve people and organizations looking to buy bot traffic and fake clicks. Right there. You know, YouTube will go and do a purge on YouTube channels, and they will look at the subscriptions, because sometimes you have, like, your subscribers go up astronomically and stuff, and YouTube will go and look for the bot accounts, and they will delete them. And then you may see all your subscribers that you had gained really fast go down really fast. And the truth could be said of a lot of these big known accounts. They probably got the bot farms that boosted their subscribers up. And they do have an IP address, but it's traced back to a certain thing. So it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Over the few years, the bot farms have become more advanced so that they are not just simple scripts. Instead, they involved intelligence. They've evolved in intelligence, scale, and cunning, and now have dedicated infrastructure with servers, multiple computers, and routers. They are more effective at generating fake clicks and harder to differentiate from real human users. The increased sophistication and the number of bot farms are partly because more people want to buy bot clicks and boost their online traffic. As demand grows, the number of bot farms and fake clicks will also rise, you all. Bot farms, I hope this is, I'm going to read this so we know exactly, there'll be no doubt in our mind when you see all these things come on there, they're coming from a bot farm, and somebody is doing it. Somebody has hired a bot farm to do their bidding because they got lots of money in their hand, and they will do that. I heard that too. Bot farms are essentially a form of click farms. The classic image of a click farm is a large room of people carrying out repetitive tasks on computers. However, these days, a click farm might actually be a bot farm or could be remote workers using paid-to-click sites. There are people who are paid to click remotely. These workers are often paid based on how many clicks they perform, which is, as you guess, usually very low. Bots can, of course, conduct many more clicks, but humans will be able to bypass security, such a CAPTCHA bot filter. There's not much difference between a bot farm and actual work done. They are only for profit. Every time bots executes the Google Ads, fake clicks, someone profits. The same for social media clicks and follows and streaming views. Social media likes and comments. Huge market for people. Spend 6 to 7 figures annually to buy bot clicks on social media. Bots like and follow accounts to lend more credibility and make specific accounts more popular. One bot farmer estimates there are up to 45 billion bot accounts on Instagram alone. Wow. 45 billion bots accounts. Yeah. That's why some channels you go to, their subscriber base doesn't grow. They actually get shadow banned. You'd only see so many comments even after the video is done. And it's like YouTube wide. I think it happens to the real people, not to the ones that are artificial. They got the help of AI. And the likes, when you see all these thousands and thousands of likes, I believe a bot farm was used to click those likes up. They got the money to pay it. YouTube. Streamers' profits are directly related to the number of views they get. Naturally, they buy the traffic bots to increase their views and draw in more advertisers. And that's not always the case. It's not. You know what I noticed with some of the live streams that I'm on? And like some of the videos will get like 50 some odd thousand views, especially the election videos. The average view, because I take a screenshot when it's done, the average view that comes on there is like around 50 to 58 seconds. Much different than a normal video like this, because the average view of a normal video like this would be anywhere from like a minute and something to like 3 minutes or 4 minutes that somebody's attention is kept. But when the bots come in, the average view, when you see those numbers click up really high, 50, 22,000, a bot farm is involved. It's not me doing it. I believe that they're doing it to boost anything election with bot farms. And Gina, are you seeing the profits of that? No, they do not. They do not pay for that. I'm just telling you right now, those Gina's making in a lot of money of these. No, these are ranked. When you do a video and say you are monetized, I got 58,000 views, she must be rolling. No, it's ranked on your chat rate and the number of seconds. There's no money like that that comes from those big videos, not on my channel. For those who think it's happening, it's not happening. It's a bot farm, and if a bot farm's involved, that's your telltale sign right there. Yeah, it is an illusion. It is an illusion. Now, granted, I do have a lot of subscribers, but do the notifications go out for them? The majority of the traffic on my channel, they said, is coming from shorts. Thousands of views from the shorts. No, that's not true. They got so many analytics on here now. And the actual notifications for like 28 days on here, it might be, I don't know, 8% when I do a live stream like this. The notifications, the main thing is the browsing. That's where all the traffic comes from, is my browsing. At least 80 to 90% of the traffic on this channel, when I look at the analytics, it's browsing. It's not from you got a notification or things like, no, it's not. It's all of that other stuff. That's all of that other stuff. Okay. Clicking on PPC ads will drive up the market's ads, making the platform more money. It's not true, you all, I'm telling you. It is not true on this channel. You can think what you want. They might buy traffic bots to increase their site's visitors and get paid more for advertising. There are big channels who are making lots of stuff, lots of money. As people continue to buy them, anti-bot measures have also increased. Social media platforms are cracking down on bot accounts. Advanced solutions are now available to protect your PPC ads. Here are noteworthy examples of the war against the bot farms. You got it. This is really important. We got bot farms here, and they do hurt a channel. They hurt channels, whether you realize it or not. Numbers ain't everything. Instagram is constantly cracking down on fake followers and bot accounts. Over the years, there have been several purges during which algorithm uses machine learning to identify and remove fake followers. The platform's bot detection strategies are more sophisticated than ever. These fake accounts' engagements and likes are also getting deleted. That's not to say Instagram still doesn't have a big problem with bot traffic. In fact, it's estimated that 10% of the Instagram accounts are automated. Ukraine farm, bot farms on the Ukraine, misinformation, panic among the citizens, the raid 100,000 accounts. Well, that's a far cry from the 45 billion. Did they say 45 billion on, where was the 45 billion accounts? I've already missed it. That they had, yeah, 45 billion bots accounts on Instagram alone. No, this is like, it's too much. It's hard, yeah. What do bot farms mean? It's hard to interpret your analytics. They rely on market data, but when half of your traffic is made of bots, it becomes tough to make sense of your reports. No, and that's what's happening on my channel. I thought, I ain't even gonna look at them. I can't even make sense of them. On my channel, the graphs, when the bots come in, literally goes up like that, comes down, massive, up and down. An increase in traffic means your website has to handle more requests, doubling the damaging. Since the increase of traffic won't lead to increased revenue, attackers use the same strategy with the Layer 7 DD denial of service attack when they try to overwhelm your site resource. Bad ad platform. Google ad fake clicks means visitors will never make it. What does it look like? A bot-infested website has been exposed. Fake Google ads. Wow. Look at that. They can put fake Google ads on here. Abandoned shopping carts, high click, low conversions, new and unfamiliar traffic source, spamming, making fake accounts of Gina Honey. Many ways. How can you protect yourself? Not always most effective. It's innovating their fake click. Google, they're ready, y'all. They're going to catch up with them. You're on your own, which is why bot zapping is even more important. Look at that. This is Google ads, Facebook ads. Oh my goodness. Look at that, you all. Yeah, so it's real, and that's what you're seeing. When you see them coming on this live stream, they are bot farms, and somebody's paying them to come over here on this live stream. You got a 3.5 earthquake here. Susan B. Honey, are you okay? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that about abandoned shopping carts either. I didn't. I guess these people who have, there's people on, the majority of YouTube channels will create a YouTube store, and people will go in there and they're supposed to buy, and then you sell your product. I don't have a YouTube store. I don't have these PayPals, these Patreons or anything. Only thing that's on this channel is a super chat, and notice I don't advertise it. I don't. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Yeah, so I'm sure people who have stores and they have a lot of empty carts, I'm sure it's like they're not happy with that. The Verizon, T-Mobile, they're putting Android into SOS mode. Yes, has anybody else been seeing your phone, even on my iPhone, you'll see a SOS up at the top corner when you, even if you are near a satellite place, or even at the Wi-Fi in your own home, you can't make a call out or call in because the SOS is stuck up there. The New England states, are they just keeping the SOS on your screen, or is it just in the top corner? I have to turn my phone off completely, turn it back on, and check my Wi-Fi router, see which one it's clicking into before I can make a call. It's increasing the past week. Okay, it's in the top corner. When you see the SOS on the phone, let's see if they're talking about SOS, iOS, Android, SOS mode. Let me type it in. When a phone enters a SOS mode, it means it cannot connect to a cellular network and only wow. So this is how they're going to keep you from using your phone. Well, not every Verizon Wireless customer is impacted by the outage. Many have taken social media. Everything is digital. You got it. Outside us, they say they can't even use their phone. Wow. Let's get an image of it for those who say, what does it look like? If you got an emergency SOS on your iPhone, see, this is what mine has been showing a lot lately. This is in the top of your iPhone or your iPad. You can't use your phone to make calls or nothing. It's stuck in there. The emergency SOS right there. What is Apple's? They're gonna literally take over. Why is it stuck in the SOS mode? SOS only. How to use it? They just make it. If you got to make a phone call, it's not happening. What on earth does that mean? Stuck in the SOS. How can you look? iPhone satellite 14 emergency SOS. Actually, I wonder. I don't know. Maybe this is for Elon stuff too. Emergency SOS is vital. Maybe they're going to make it to where you can only use your phone for emergency, and maybe they're going to make it to where only they are the ones who are come in, and they're going to be the only voice that you're going to hear on your phone is the voice from the emergency broadcast system. It's like turning on your radio when the power goes out and all you hear is the public broadcasting that comes on. I think they're really getting ready for something. They have power to shut it off and shut it down with a button. That's right. So that's not even safe. Don't rely on your cell phone. You ever had those dreams where you're in your dream and you need to make a phone call and you cannot make a phone call? You can't push the button. You can't even get it to go through. You're so nervous and you just can't make a phone call. And you're trapped there in your dream state and you can't use your phone. That's like when I got kidnapped in my dream state by these women. They kidnapped me and I had my bags with me. And I went somewhere and I was crying because I didn't have Rosie. And I miss Rosie. And I thought that they did something with Rosie. And then in my dream state, one of the women smiled and they were let me know that she wasn't dead. But I remember I wanted to make a phone call. And then a phone call came in from Applebrooks, honey, in my dream state. And she was able to reach me in my dream state, and I woke up. I truly woke up. It happened. It woke me up from that dream state. I guess I got stuck in a parallel realm or something. Romulus, this is about, it's time to wake up. You got to wake up, see what's going on in the world, and there's a lot of things that's going on. A lot of people are waking up to the AI, the societal, it seems like a societal collapse is happening. AI is literally getting ready to take over the world, more or less. Oh, I got to go in the house, you all. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are, in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you.